Hi Netrunners, here's Krystian and I am from TeamworkCast.
And I am Rihanna's useful sister, Silhouette Putty.
Come under my umbrella, and welcome to Netrunning with TeamworkCast. This is at the Mage Store, Düsseldorf. This is the regionals. This is the final round. I'm playing against Wim. Wim, also known as Magarius.
Magarius.
I think
Magarius.
This is a guy. I mean, his name is Wim. Wim already sounds like a nickname.
That's true. Although that's a really good name. I like it.
It's a really good name. I really love it. Actually, I'm quite impressed. Wim was also a person who was very, very nice. He had some really cool table etiquette. He was like throwing this like dry sense of humor around at every card I played, and he shows the kind of hand he has right now. He has to do the mulligan because like almost all of the cards he had there were agendas.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
And Wim also has a great taste because he's playing Jinteki.
I don't know. I liked Jinteki for a little bit, but now I am a Bioroid fan.
Well, Jinteki is the... You are a Jinteki hipster. You liked Jinteki before it was cool.
I liked Jinteki briefly when I still thought that JCPenney was a nice store to go to.
You had your Jinteki face, but now it's no longer your thing. It's no longer your fetish.
Yeah.
Now only Bioroids get you up in the morning. Alright, so he's playing Jinteki Personal Evolution, and he will do a damage every time somebody scores an agenda. I am playing Rihanna Silhouette, and I will do I will expose a card first time every turn I run the HQ.
Good job. That is the kind of stuff I can get behind.
You want Rihanna to expose things?
Yes, like Rihanna's Instagram stream.
Oh man, that exposes everything. And she doesn't even run HQ to do that.
It's true.
Alright, so Wim starts the game. He plays a head of hand to get his monies to the kind of level the corporation needs to do damage, the kind of damage they need to do. And he ices up R&D and he ices up HQ. All of the servers, except from archives, are tight. Tight.
You know, there really needs to be a card for the runner that's just called Market Confidence. If the runner has played a hedge fund or a restructure in the past few turns, they lose so many credits.
You mean the corporation played a
if the corporation played hedge fund or restructure or any cards that got them money, they lose half of those credits.
Interesting theory, Nick. I play a Dirty Laundry on archives and get 5 monies and spend 2. And also I play Express Delivery to see 4 cards, and I get to keep one of them, and the rest is shuffled into my library, I guess it's the stack. It's the stack is the name, but I call it the deck.
You gotta get the terms right, you know.
That's how I roll. I don't care about... it's important to know the terms of the corporation because you make runs on those things. So you need to know what HQ is, what R&D is, what archives are.
You've got
stack, heap, whatever.
To the stack, that's like your active resource pool. You're gonna get then you've got a heap of junk to the side of it.
And then you have a grip.
And then you've got stuff you're holding on to.
I have a hostage, Nick, and I'm not afraid to use it to get
Katie Jones
out.
Our Lord and Savior.
Yes, Katie Jones, our Messiah with the hover truck. She can walk not only over water, she can walk over air. She's walking on sunshine.
Walking on sunshine.
You're welcome, Nick. I just put that song into your mind.
Oh,
Mind bullets!
Mind bullets.
Alright, so it's Wim's turn. After this turbulent thing, he scores a clone retirement. 1 point agenda. Pretty sweet. He gets 1 damage immediately. What is it? It is a Maker's Eye. And he says something like, "Yo, you don't need that." Wim.
You don't need that, bro. You don't need it.
Wim is the master of trash talk. Which I appreciate a lot, because this is the 6th round, this is the final tournament. I had a bad day all this day, so I appreciate somebody with a sense of humor who just doesn't take the game as seriously and who just lets me relax a little bit with this game, you know? Alright, I'm running on HQ.
Hey!
He's not rezzing the game, he's not rezzing.
He wants you to get those cards, because he's probably got like 3 snares in his hand.
Look at me rolling the things I don't need.
1 through 3! 4 through... Oh.
I'm seeing a Hokusai grid. Probably something I want to trash.
If you were
but I
playing
decided not to do this.
I would be yelling that at you.
Oh, look at me! I exposed
Grim.
an ice. It is a Grim. I exposed the Grimmy ice, so I know exactly what seems to be protecting the HQ, but it's actually not protecting the HQ, because the Grim just trashes a program and doesn't stop me. And if I don't have a program out, he doesn't even like do damage to me. So I know HQ is wide open now, wide open. So that's a good solution to do an account siphon. All right.
I think so.
I think somebody will lose 5 credits.
You're gonna gain a bad publicity here. That's great.
In 2 bad publicities, but I will remove them, I think. After what happened to me in previous games, I don't think I will make that mistake again.
Oh, you get a tag. He gets a bad publicity for the Grim, right?
Huh. Oh, what did just happen? Oh, he rests the Grim to get rid of the credits.
Yeah.
So I decide not to make account siphon fire, and instead just access the cards regularly. In any case, I get a bad publicity, and that's always good. So I'm emergency shutdown on the Grim.
Look at you!
You're
playing it aggressive. This is like
dick moves left and right.
Yeah.
Rihanna is not messing around anymore. Not after what I experienced throughout this tournament.
So I just found somebody on eBay who has a whole lot of copies of 1 copy of each 2 card in the core set for $12.
Get it, Nick. Get it.
I'm getting
it. Because what Wim is doing right now, he's scored another clone retirement out of hand, and this removed the bad publicity. I just I took so much time to get, and also I just realized Wim discarded a Garrote there. This is not good for me. I kind of need that Garrote.
I need that. I need that.
I need that Garrote. Not good, Krystian. Not good. And Wim is looking through my archives. He's looking at the successful discarding thing that you already did. He discarded just 2 cards so far, but that was already quite painful. Sniping the Garrote out of my hand is really annoying.
Dirty
Alright,
laundry.
It's Red Hat Monday. I'm doing Red Hat
and
run
Cyber
on.
Gandalf watches from the mat going, yes.
Oh, damn!
Oh.
I get to see an Edge of World and I trash it, of course. We don't need Edge of Worlds here. The worst that could happen is me running into one of those.
That, are you talking about something that happens later?
Nah. Just hypothetically, you know. You're laughing so you Nick, I know that for a fact that you will be playing Netrunner later today. I want to see how you will fare.
I don't know if I'll be able to record them. Actually, I think that my wife might actually have the camera right now.
Dirty, no, it's Sure Gamble going on right now. I'm moneying up. I'm 10 credits. That's pretty good for me. I'm drawing up cards.
I have bought the twofer.
Twofer?
Yeah, now for every 2 card, I don't have it all.
You have all the cards that you need to play the Netrunner.
Yes, I have filled out my core set.
Whim is at 6 credits. I'm considering what to do now. He could rest the what is it, the name again? Grim. Is it Grim?
It is Grim.
It is Grim. He could rest the dog, but it wouldn't hurt me, so why would he? I draw a card, I play quality time. I'm just having good old time, man. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm at the console, she's at the iPad. Good old time. Drawing up a lot of cards. I draw up at least 1 breaker. That's good, but you know, the problem with Jinteki, holding on to breakers is kind of a little bit risky because you might lose them to net damage, as I did already with Groats there. So I'm playing legwork. I know that he can't stop me, so I'm getting to access 3 cards. Look at me. I'm just sniping the cards out of his hand.
Another
See a
Grim.
See a... Oh! Unorthodox predictions, scoring them. I need them right now. He makes a net damage. He snipes a prepaid voice pad. Never mind about that. And just rolling 5s, 6s. Man, this dice, look at this. It's so loaded.
1 through 3.
How many 6s? How many 6s?
6. Oh my god.
And see another
bright, glaring
Hokusai grid. Decide not to res it. I want him to install it. I can't take that one net damage. Oh man, he has more agendas on his hand. What?
You got lucky. See, if you hadn't put all of your faith into that ridiculous die, you could be winning right now.
That die is the best. Don't you smack talk about my die.
That die, to me, is my solar roadways.
I will pave the German Autobahn with that die.
But then how would all the Porsches drive on it? I don't know.
Cool thing, by the way, Dennis Hopper was in a movie called Autobahn, and they had a scene here in Cologne.
Nice.
Alright, he's playing Celebrity Gift and showing me a whole lot of cards.
They're all glowing.
And we don't see what kind of cards there are, but I can tell you that there was at least 1 agenda there, and it was an NIPD contract there.
This guy.
So I'm kind of like, whoa.
This guy.
Whoa.
This guy.
He's just flaunting all of the agendas in my face. Alright, I'm playing a Desperado. Wild West, Desperado, Rough Rider. You don't wanna. Oh god, we made this joke too many times now. We made that joke too many times.
We just need to switch songs. You gotta start singing Desperado from the Eagles.
Huh, I probably should. Doing another dirty laundry, this time around on his hand?
Wow.
Is it on his hand? On his hand. If I score see the agenda, I won't actually be able to score it because I don't get the money before I get to access. So, but I'm kind of hoping maybe I see the other agenda. See, I know that he has another agenda there. Oh no! What? No!
You go!
Oh no! I get to see the agenda. I can't score
so much. Oh man!
I get credit from Desperado before I access the agenda, but it's not enough.
I already know. I'm only offering, but I get 5.
Desperado.
Why? I wonder if that's intentional. That you get the money from Dirty Laundry after you access.
Well, I would imagine so. Otherwise, things like that couldn't happen and be amazing.
Some those guys from Fantasy Flight were trolling us so hard. You know, what really kills me, if I didn't made the run with Dirty Laundry, it would have been... I could have stolen that agenda. Because I wouldn't have spent the 2 credits for this. But no, it doesn't make sense to to lament all those things that could have happened. Doesn't matter. You have to live with what's fate gives us, right?
You gotta know when to hold them, man.
All right, I know. I see a Corroder and I see a Gorgon Blade, and I just drew a useless card, and I'm drawing more cards. All right, inside job. This time around, I have the money. I'm hoping that I will accidentally score that agenda again. It's a San.
Trash it. Get it out of there.
Trash the San.
You didn't.
I didn't trash the San.
You know,
oh no, I did trash. I'm trashing the San. Wise decision.
Yes, wise. Very wise. So say if you're playing Wizard right now, you could have just thrown that out.
By the way, yeah, but I'm not Wizard. I'm Rihanna, so I'm exposing stuff. Oh damn!
Tollbooth.
Tollbooth, my arch enemy Tollbooth. But why didn't he rest the Tollbooth? Oh yeah, because I made an inside job. Of course. So I know that HQ is now quite well defended. But meanwhile, he got out a card installed in the server and protected that server with a goddamn ice. What will those evil corporations think of next?
More fun.
Solar highways. What am I doing there? I just got a healthy amount. Oh yeah, I just got the money from Katie, so I can get a Corroder and a Gorgon Blade. What up?
You are almost in the money.
And yes, paying the 6 monies to get those 2 breakers out. Now I can even get through HQ again if I wanted to, but it will be very expensive. No, I can't. Haha, I can't because there is a Grim there, of course. He could res the Grim and he would kill my precious programs. My precious. And of course I have the problem now that Garrote is in my discard pile and I need the Garrote to get my trifecta of code breakers out.
I need that.
Of icebreakers out. So yeah, big problem there. I'm running on his R&D instead. He reses an Enigma, but I can break the Enigma with my Gorgon Blade, and I'm getting through it. And he shakes, but it is just an ice. I cannot do anything about him having this ice on his R&D. He hoped for a snare there, and I was like, dude.
I am Christ, man.
Dude, I went through so many hardships today. I'm not gonna die through a snare. Alright, he ices up R&D, he ices up this new server there. And he installs another card in that server there. Oh no!
Man. Now it is a double, please come get me.
Alright, so now I first need to find out what that server is, and then I can maybe get into that server. Checking what I have in my archives. In my stack? No, in my heap.
Your heap. Think of it as a trash heap.
I'm thinking of this as Imogen heap.
Don't do that.
What you say?
Never do that. Like
thinking. Yes, what?
I'm looking at the core set. People are gouging for the 1-spot cards.
Yeah. I mean, come on, Nick. Just do the reasonable thing that I did. Just buy 2 more core sets.
Did you seriously buy 2 core sets?
Yeah, and I sold these cards I didn't need on eBay.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. And that actually financed the corsets. Alright, so I'm getting out another same old thing.
I do want to buy this Katie Jones art promo.
You need that, Katie Jones. I need this.
Yeah, I need this.
So same old thing will allow me to replay things from my discard pile. I am thinking what to replay now. I have 1 click left. Clicking Katie Jones instead. If that's an agenda he can score, then score away, dear sir. Score away. I want you to see Res that Sansan. He exchanges the monies, he advances 3 times, he scores indeed. Oh man, it is a... It is a... Now he says again this, you don't need this. You don't tell me what I need or don't need. Alright, it is actually a... Jesus, I haven't wrote this down. Nick, help me out there. What kind of agenda is that there?
That? I don't recognize that.
And then look this up real quick. Oh man, I forgot the name. It is a Jinteki agenda, and you can over advance it to make ice cheaper.
Oh, corporation identities.
Brain trust. It's brain trust.
Is it brain trust?
Yes, it's brain trust. It's a 2-point agenda for 3, and again you can over advance it to make ice cheaper. But nobody does that. I wonder why.
Because people think they don't need ice because all they want to do is fast advance their stuff. They don't put any effort into it at all. I'm pursuing my agenda.
Levi AR Access Slav these words in some kind of order. I don't know, I always get to mix up the order. Anyway, I play this card that allows me to get all my discard pile and my hand into my deck and reshuffle things. I start a new game basically. This is the card that allows me to get Growth back into play. I need to fish that Growth out of my discard pile in this very complicated way. Drawing up 5 new cards. 1 click left. Final click, run on HQ. I see he cannot res Grim or Tollbooth. That's the strength you get as Silhouette from knowing exactly what kind of ice you're dealing with. You know exactly when yes, look at me! I got that agenda! So for the 3rd time this time around, it's time for me to score this. And he actually snipes a card out of my hand that I actually don't need. Another Katie Jones is something I don't need right now. I'm happy about this thing.
I'm proud of you. Why is your lab access? Oh, because it's out of the game.
Yeah, it's out of the game. Sadly, you can use it only once. Whim credits up. I am drawing up cards, looking for that Growth. Spending 2 credits, playing a prepaid voice pad, and clicking Katie. So what kind of decks have you prepared for today, Nick?
For me, I'm bringing the Wotan deck because I had all of the cards that I needed. No, I actually needed to make a slight adjustments to it, but I can't remember the adjustments that I made. Because I ended up taking Kono Mainu out of there because I don't have Fear and Loathing. And then I made a really terrible Wizard deck. You
mean Fear and Loathing? You mean Honor and Profit?
Honor and Profit, yeah. I don't have Fear and Loathing or Honor and Profit.
And Wim installs a card in that server of his.
Oh, I put in some restructuring, and then I put in
I special ordered a Growth, Nick. I special order finally.
I found it in a catalog. I finally
recover from that 1 net damage. Sometimes 1 net damage can like seriously screw your game.
Oh, the Awakening Center. I put the Awakening Center and some restructures in there.
Oh man, I really want to see your deck in play.
I've managed to get through the server. What is this? It's an awakening server.
Wotan Awakening Center. Encounter. Well, encountering Wotan in Awakening Center is really stupid.
Well, because you want him to run on it, and then you basically get your super protected server for free.
What you want to encounter in an Awakening Center is something like a Janus?
Yeah, so you're going to put Janus and Wotan in there with maybe a Heimdall, and then he runs through, and he's like, man, I got through this server, but God, that was rough. You're like, awakening! Now you'll never get through this server again.
But you remember, every time they encounter the ice on the Awakening server, you lose the ice.
You don't lose the ice, do you?
Yes, you do. You have to discard it afterwards.
Oh, that's sad.
It's a one-time thing only. Alright, there is another card in that server of his, and I am prepping up. I'm getting out Garrote. It is an expensive icebreaker. That's the only thing I hate about this Garrote. It's so expensive. It's good and efficient, but so incredibly expensive. Actually, it's so expensive you might want to run other sentry breakers just in case, just to fill the time until you can actually get it out. All right. What now? Drawing a card and drawing another card. He's also drawing a card, mandatory draw. He shows me Jackson Howard in that server. Ah yeah, Jackson Howard. Kitty Jones, Jackson Howard.
Best friend, they're writing emails to each other right now. I see you're working with a client of mine.
They're friends on Facebook. And Wim again shows me a lot of cards from his hand using Celebrity Gift to get up money, but we don't see them due to glare. But I know that there is Caprice Nice on his hand. Oh man, Caprice Nice. I think he also shows me an agenda. I think to lure me into his hand.
Don't fall for it, man.
And he gets the money now, but of course now I cannot do anything about this, because if I run on his hand, he just reses toll booth or something. And then it's over.
It's over.
And of course, now that I have programs to lose, the Grim is actually a problem. I decide to sure gamble it up. And click Katie. Katie needs some love. Little something something. And I'm getting out Shakana!
But he has so much money, I don't know if it's worth getting it out.
Every now and then you see like the Jinteki fast advanced stereotype, like Trick of Light and stuff like that. So, and also Shakana hurts every corporation.
That's true.
You know, paying one more credit to advance your stuff, or having to like install advance in order to score it next turn is really, really painful. Or not being able to score 2-1 agendas out of hand. All of this is painful. So I'm running his R&D, of course, now that I got out Shakana. He's considering if he wants to res that outer ice. He does res it. Oh, damn!
Oh, Grim! No!
Oh, it's a Grim. Yeah. I'm paying for the Grim. But I get through. It cost me a lot of money, but I get all the way through. No problem at all. Get to see a card, and it is a restructure. Nothing of importance. But I got, you know, that's the way you have to think about it. I get myself a chance to win the game. No, not to win the game, but at least to, you know, see an agenda.
I'll play it. Or maybe I played another one. No, I know.
All right. What now?
How is this game going to end? I think that you're going to try and run on that server with Jackson Howard over there and meet with an unfortunate demise.
I don't think Jackson Howard will kill me.
I think his best friend, who's standing next to him, will kill you.
I don't think there are upgrades out there that can kill. You have to install assets to kill.
I'm going to invade your maps.
Oh damn! There is an upgrade being installed on R&D. I'm thinking at this point it is the Nisei I saw when I ran his hand, or when he showed me the hand through Celebrity Gift. Ah yes, I saw a card. It is a good card. It is Inside Job. Inside Job is so good, isn't it, Nick?
It is good, but I feel like he has a hold on everything right now.
Well, you know, he just has a 2-ice server. What's the worst that he can rest there?
He could damage your poor brain.
He could. No, he can't. Not if I have enough money. I do have an account siphon. I'm thinking about using this. But of course he can res all of the nasties in front of HQ. And that would really hurt me. If I can get him below 8 credits, that would be great. Because then he cannot use Toll Booth. But I'm still getting, instead of getting out just a Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee is here to change the world. To change my world, because now I draw 2 cards every time I draw a card. And can keep one of those, and the other one goes underneath my deck, underneath my stack. You know, I want to be returned to playing Magic the Gathering and just use all the Netrunner terminology.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine the comments that would be on those videos. Stop calling it a heap. It is your discard pile.
It is your graveyard.
It's your graveyard. Oh my god.
No, it's my archives. I mean my stack. I mean my heap.
Oh man.
All right, I see he has a fetal AI on his hand. Not cool. Not cool, man. So he uses Jackson Howard to get stuff into his R&D, into his R&D. I saw it right. So he trashes Jackson Howard, shuffles 3 cards into his R&D. I assume he will next install a card in that server of his, and I will have to run it. Which is not going to be very cool. He indeed... Oh man, he ices up that server! Nickert.
I'm telling you, he's made a whole bunch of honeypots for you. And whichever one you choose, you're going to die.
I don't think I'm gonna die. Not yet. Vala Morgulis, Nick. Doing dirty laundry on his archives to get more monies. With 1 voice pad, this is a little bit of a more efficient card. I really want to have another one out, and then those dirty laundries get ridiculously efficient. 5 credits for a run. Don't mind if I do. Thinking what to do now. I know that I will eventually have to run this server. I'm thinking if this other card in the server is maybe another Sansan. Inside Job. On his HQ. I want to know. Skipping the Toll Booth. He's not rezzing the Grim. I can break him anyway. Can I break him anyway? Not exactly sure.
I think so. I think he's a sentry.
Alright. Throwing with my 6 dice. Oh man! Look at this! He even has a Fenris. He doesn't care about bad publicity.
Dog deck.
That's the kind of man I love. Manly man who doesn't care about bad publicity, who just does the kind of things he does. Nick, do you care about the publicity?
I think that bad publicity is bad publicity. Not all publicity is good publicity.
It literally says bad publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, whatever. There is no such thing as bad publicity.
I'm thinking of
there
Ocean.
Clearly is. There's even token for it. I mean, come on, guys.
Ocean marketing. That's what I'm thinking of right now.
Installed a card in that server of his, and I am tempted to run it. I have only 4 credits left. 1 bad publicity. I'm what is there? I'm getting Katie Jones.
Get her.
I have 13 credits left. Clicking Katie Jones, drawing up cards with Mr. Lee. I put the card in the wrong place. I put it on Arcast, not in my in my heap, not in my stack. And Wim suggests that I should maybe put it into my discard pile so I can die faster, but I decide, come on, Wim. Come on, be serious. This is serious. Sure, gambling up. I need the monies.
Is he telling you don't need the money?
Yeah. Last click, run on that server.
I'm telling you, I don't think you're gonna win. I think this is your death, isn't it?
Alright, he reses an ice there. What kind of ice is this? I don't quite see. I think it's Tsurugi.
I think it is Tsurugi.
It is
It is irrelevant because you bust it all open.
No, it's a Wall of Thorns, I think. And then it's a... No, it's a Tsurugi. It's a Tsurugi and then it's a wrap around.
Wrap.
And then he reses the Hokusai grid, which I haven't trashed. Had 2 opportunities to trash it. I'm down to 2 cards. Uh-oh.
Things are looking bad for you.
Bam! Edge of World. Oh, man. He makes as much damage as there are cards in front of the server. And I'm dead. I'm dead. And he even apologizes so many times. And like, Wim, come on, man. Pull yourself together. This is the game. And Wim is like, still very polite. He's a polite guy with a sense of humor. The best kind of person you want to play Netrunner with.
You want me to reveal the ice?
So yeah, we're gonna check out the other ice that he has. He has another Tsurugi there, but that was kind of like a money thing. He wanted to res as much ice as he can without actually. But he wants to still, be able to afford to res that Edge of World. And of course, we already knew that there was a Tollbooth and a Grim there, and there was a Wall of Thorns, of course, on R&D. What did you think about this one, Nick?
I thought that you played a good game, but I don't know. I don't know what I would have done differently.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to know.
Because I don't think that you made any real mistakes. I don't think you needed to play the Chicana, but maybe that's just me.
I don't know either. I was having like troubles with the big ice. Maybe I should have run on his HQ first, just to see what kind of agenda is in there. But then, of course, I wouldn't probably have the money to get into the server. On the other hand, he maybe would have been forced to res the Tollbooth or even the Grim, and that would have maybe put him on such a low money level that I would be able to get into the server. I don't even know, man. Kind of difficult. But I probably didn't exploit the ability of Silhouette too much, and the ability is really great if you can do like expose a card there.
Yeah, if you could have exposed that end of the world or edge of the world, so you knew it was there.
Yeah, that would be like whatever, man. I keep your Edge of the World.
Oh man, the worst thing in the world. To put your card decks in rubber bands.
Oh man, yeah, that's bad form, Wim. Bad form, Wim. You should be ashamed.
Wim. Yes.
I don't care about your Edge of the World. That rubber band needs to go, man.
A rubber band? Like what? You couldn't It's just... I just can't deal.
Can't even. Alright, so this is the second round of this final round of this tournament. This is the second game of this final round of the tournament. Wim is playing Kit. Nick, what does Kit do?
Kit runs around on the dinosaur, doesn't she?
No, man, that's... I don't know if that's Kit. I don't think so. I think that's Chaos Theory.
Yeah, that is Chaos Theory.
So what does Kit do?
Kit, the first time you encounter ice, it is a code gate.
And what does Cerebral Imaging, my thing, do?
As long as you have more dollars, you can hold more cards.
Yay!
Dollars and cards.
So I'm gonna spoil something, Nick. We talked about this with Wim while we were shuffling cards. Wim is not really sure about his Kit deck.
Really?
He thinks it doesn't work.
Really? But does he win?
We are about to find out, aren't we? He thought he made some mistakes building this Kit deck. He made some last-minute mistakes, last-minute changes, something that you really shouldn't do. Also, Wim is also one of the guys from Belgium.
And so he had not slept?
Yeah, he also hadn't slept. For the little amounts of sleep he had, he was doing some really amazing table talk, so I have to, like, big respect for him, to him about that. And he won the game against me. First game. Alright, we're beginning the game. I'm icing up R&D. And if I'm icing up R&D, I'm icing up HQ. And I'm icing up R&D. So I am all iced up. I have a good start this time around. And Wim is playing a sure gamble. Kit needs money.
Do you think that maybe climate change is still denied in the Netrunner universe?
Do you think they have solar highways in the Netrunner universe?
Of course they do. It's Tron.
But they are flying hover trucks. Wim gets out a clone chip. Clone chip for Wim. I know. Oh, Nick, I'm excited.
What are you excited for?
There's dinosaurs in this deck.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But at least it can't be trashed. It can't be trashed yet. That's so good.
Well, there are some cards that trash hardware, but I don't use any of those. And we see a test run. Wim tests run something out of his deck. What will he test run? Test run.
He's gonna test run a fairy.
No, it's a Cyber Cipher.
Cyber Cipher? Wow.
Ooh, how fancy.
Wow.
Wowzers.
Wow.
Wow.
Neat.
Cyber Cipher, very efficient code gate breaker. But you can use him only on one server, which you have to specify when you install it. So now he specified R&D. There is going to be very much attacking on R&D. I don't even rest the ice. I don't even care anymore. I really need that money rather to stabilize my position.
Don't stabilize that position. Don't copy that floppy.
And look at this. Wim is a good player because he puts the Cyber Cipher where he belongs. After a test run, the thing that you installed gets back on top of your stack. And that's what he does. On the other hand, I just restructure away. That's why I didn't dress the ice. I wanted to have the monies to do the restructure this turn, which I did. And he gets out his Cyber Cipher again. Wim, you are my hero. I'm showing...
Oh, you have like the perfect hand right now.
No, I don't. Have you seen this? I have all 3-point agendas on my hand. If he runs on my hand, he can win the game right away. So this time he runs on R&D and I rest. It's an Eli. Now that I have the money for a restructure, I don't even care anymore. I let it go. He breaks the Eli, but he finds nothing of importance. But now Eli is really taxing for him. I mean, all efficiency of Cyber Cipher aside, it's still very taxing now. and he moneys up. The table is shaking.
I should just shut off my other monitor when we're playing.
Don't get distracted, Nick.
I'm reading text conversations between Game of Thrones episodes characters.
Why are we actually playing the Game of Thrones card game, Nick?
You know, I've thought about playing a Game of Thrones card game, but it's like, imagine if you're getting into Netrunner a year from now, and there's 4 cycles, and everybody's playing with a combination of everything. Yeah. Even now, it's still a little prohibitively expensive. They need to come out with a new core set. They need to come out with a set for each cycle.
They did that, but that also didn't really work.
Really?
That was a very experimental kind of card game. Also, the core set they have is really bad. Anyway, so I play Subliminal Messaging, and Wim plays Professional Contacts. You know what I think weird about Professional Contacts?
Is that you're the Netrunner and you're not actually a professional?
No, what I'm thinking about, doesn't that mean that it is the context of a professor or a professional?
Professional.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
because
there's
a professor, but there's a professor on the card.
Oh, but then it would be professorial.
Maybe it's professorial context then.
I don't think so. I thought it was professional.
I thought so too.
Now you have me confused.
Playing another restructure there, getting up all them monies.
But I mean, professors are professionals too, like especially business professionals.
Right? So it doesn't matter actually.
Yeah.
So what is professorial or professional?
It's professional.
All right.
That's what it says in the card.
So it is the context of a professional, not a professor.
Correct. And it says the flavor text is sometimes it doesn't matter how expensive your rig is, or how many credits are in your account, or even your skills as a runner. Most of the time, a simple handshake and a name are all you need.
I really like Professional Contacts. It's really nice. You can get a card and money with one click, which is really nice. It's a little bit expensive to get it going, but once you do, it's sweet. And then, of course, Wim does a dirty laundry. It's Red Hat Monday. He does a dirty laundry on my archives.
Redhead Monday.
This card should be renamed Red Hat Monday. It's literally what you see on Imager every Monday. Oh man, we should post it on Imager today. Alright, I'm playing Biotic Labor. 2 Biotic Labors, in fact. I guess I'm gonna be scoring out Efficiency Committee.
Your committee needs to be efficient. Come on, get it out there. Get it out there, son.
Fish away.
Bloop.
I'm advancing it once.
Bloop, bloop.
And I'm getting out 2, not 1, 2, no. I'm actually advanced it twice, and I'm using Shipping from Sansan to finish it up. And there we go. Now I already basically have the second 3-point agenda in my hand. I already need to get a 2-point agenda out, and the game is in the bank, Nick. In the bank.
In the bank, son.
Get wrecked.
Poor Krystian has a cold today.
Bit of allergies.
I live in a valley. Right across from me is a park that is surrounded by pine trees. The pine trees currently have all of their little conifer things sticking out. Every time a breeze comes through, an entire cloud of pollen descends on my apartment.
I live in a giant bucket.
I do. I live in a bucket.
Alright, he runs on my R&D and he finds a hive. The hive stops him because then the next ice is, of course, an Eli. That's really weird. I never noticed it because I started out with a Kit and I still really love Kit. But playing against Kit is actually really tough. Because, you know, what kind of ice she can or can't break changes all of the time. It's like so difficult to anticipate, you know, which ice is vulnerable and which isn't. It can be quite daunting, even on a small server like this one.
Yes, I drew 1 card, so I have 6 cards and I discard.
He runs on my HQ, and he gets to see a card. And of course, we saw already I have 3 priority requisitions on my hands, so he can win this game easily if he just gets some accesses. And there we go, he does get accesses. Oh man, he wins a priority requisition. Of course he did.
Oh man.
Damn. Getting 3 monies. Nick is furiously typing
Yes.
another chapter of his Wizard Andromeda fanfiction. This time it's a road movie on a solar highway.
Wizard and Andromeda have broken up over the concept of the solar highway.
Kind of like we did.
Yeah, we're breaking up.
It's basically your entire trilogy of the Andromeda and Wizard is actually inspired by our own bromance. Meanwhile, Wim played a sure gamble, and then he got out another Cyber Cipher pointing at my HQ. So now HQ and R&D are a little bit vulnerable. Of course, R&D is not as vulnerable anymore because I have 2 eyes on there, but still. He runs on my hand, he sees another card, and he's even complaining. I saw that card again.
How many of those cards do you have anyway?
Wim, you already scored a 3-point agenda out of my hand. I would say you got what you deserved already.
I can hear you guys arguing about it right now.
Nah, Wim was a cool guy. He would never argue. Alright, I'm exchanging. What you don't know, the ice that was installed there was actually a code gate. And yeah, against
So if somebody's a double code gate, is it like a double Dracula?
what?
Double Dracula. When you make a Dracula into another Dracula.
Can you do that?
I don't know. Why not?
We were playing the York today, and one of the persons got turned into a vampire.
Double code gate becomes a sentry. That's what I'm going to say. New rule.
But what does it mean?
It means that if you make something into a double code gate, it becomes a roto turret.
Alright, apparently he actually test run that Cyber Cipher, so he just got it out again. He runs on HQ again, and this time around I rest the ice. It is an Ichi. Of course, he has to break the Ichi now, but it is a code gate, the Ichi now, but whatever. He just has to pay the monies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets to see a card. And it is again Archive Memories. And he's frustrated by this. He wants to see another card. Probably he wants to see another priority requisition, huh? Huh? It is possible. It is possible. But my luck stays with me this time around. He doesn't see another priority requisition.
That's good. That's good.
That's good. This is the way you win the game.
You win games by owning bones.
But look, I'm down to 2 credits. I'm really struggling money-wise right now. I'm getting 1 credit. I'm playing... Oh man, that's exactly the card I need right now. I'm playing Celebrity Gift. I'm showing him 5 cards. Lots of cards he sees there, and I'm getting 10 monies. Oh, so good.
You needed way more cards. So I mean, if you got $20 and you play Celebrity Gift and you show 20 cards, you get 40 more bucks. Think about it.
Nick, I made a mistake there. I should have paid 3 credits for this, and I didn't.
Hey, if he doesn't catch it, who cares?
Oh no, I'm feeling bad. I made this huge mistake. 3 credits is a huge amount of money. He's playing Diesel. Money's up.
You got a money up.
See, that's a problem with Celebrity Gift. You're so focused. Which cards would I show? And I'm getting so much money from this, and you forget to pay for this.
You know what? You show them all your cards, because that's how much the corporation just doesn't care.
You know, yeah, I totally would do that. It would be even better if I got money for this. Like, show him all of the cards and get all of the monies. That would be a nice card. Show him all of your cards on your hand and you get all of the monies that you brought with you. All of the tokens that you have in your box.
Wow! This game needs a Chaos Orb.
Alright, I'm drawing a card. This is my turn to shine a spotlight. Pretty young thing right here to rock the mic. With this kind of money that I cheated myself, I can't play things. Getting out a hedge fund. And installing an ice.
Oh yeah.
Now HQ and R&D a little bit more secure. Archive memories. Getting out something I needed from my... Oh, there you go. There's another shipment sandstone I just used there. I think there is a 3-point agenda in our future, Nick.
You better win this game, or I'm going to be slightly disappointed.
You know, exactly. That's exactly the same thing I just thought while playing this. That's exactly. I had such a bad luck this turn and this tournament. I had so many struggles, and I was really like, I need a little bit something here. I really, if I don't win at least one game, I will be very upset about how this went. I will probably upset anyway, but I want to win still another game. All right, he makes a Maker's Eye run, and obviously he scores a efficiency committee out of my R&D. Too bad. Not exactly sure how he broke. Oh, he clicked through Eli.
Yeah.
He clicked through Eli, which is always good. Yeah, spend those clicks, Swim. Spend them.
You gotta mill them clicks. Mill them. Is that the right words? I don't know.
Mill the clicks. I'm just gonna say, oh, it's cool. You're a trendsetter, Nick. Everybody knows that.
I'm taking it back.
All right, there we go. Using all of the clicks on efficiency committee. Oh man, I'm very confused about this, but whatever. I just use 2 shipment from Sandsen and 1 advancement token, and I score a priority requisition. Requisition.
Way
and
2G.
So now I'm at 5 points. I just need to fast advance a 2-point agenda, and I win again.
Unless he can stop you. If he threw an account siphon at you right now, oh, the devastation.
He's a shaper. It's unlikely that he has an account siphon.
You never.
And even if he did, I mean, come on, I lose 5 of my 16 credits. What else? What else? It's really cheap to score agenda this way through efficiency committee, because efficiency committee is so goddamn efficient. It's like a biotech labor for free. Money for nothing, biotech labors for free. That's the way you do it.
Agenda points for nothing.
Wim is counting with his hands. Oh man, look at this. Wim is moneying up, he's drawing up cards, he's using his professional contacts, he gets money and he gets a card with 1 click. How efficient I am. As a German, I'm a little bit jealous. I'm a little bit jealous, I must admit. Discards a clone chip he doesn't need, apparently. Oh damn! He gets out an Atman. Uh-oh. This is going to be a strength 4 Atman. This is very unfortunate because it's like 3 of my eyes are strength 4. Uh-oh. Yeah, so the Eli is strength 4, the 2 Ichis, 2 Elis are strength 4, the Ichi is strength 4. Not exactly sure what the Hive is. What strength is Hive?
5. I want to say a Hive is 5.
Alright, so Hive is not something...
Gonna verify that though.
Can you give me a... verify this very quickly?
Verify. ETA. 5 seconds?
3.
It is a
Strength
3.
3.
It is a 3. Sorry.
So the admin doesn't help there, but he gets through all of my other eyes. Very efficient admin right there. Oh man, I probably should have thought this through a little bit. But who could have known, right? Who could have known?
You can never predict the Atman.
The admin.
He's the Atman.
Na 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 Atman. I'm doing mandatory draws. I'm drawing not mandatory. I'm drawing voluntarily. I'm thinking about installing more ice. I need more ice on them servers. Need more protections.
More servers, more protections, more.
Servers being served up. He's been served. And drawing more cards.
Would you say he's been served? Yeah.
I mean, like CIA,
Yeah.
CIA,
CSI Miami. Looks like that Atman got access.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Right, he runs on R&D. He can do that with Atman and Hive being both vulnerable to Kit's ability and the Atman. Eli and Hive. I probably need more eyes on that server as well. Kind of amazing how much pressure Kit can do with so few breakers, right? Pressure. I trashed the Hive. It's not effective anymore, certainly because I scored so many agendas right now. So it actually doesn't have any routines anymore. So I replace it with something that is more useful at this point.
You're too worried about being useful. I mean, I understand. This is your argument for the solar roadways, but I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be useful.
I don't have to make a solar roadway right into my R&D.
How are you going to power them ice if you don't have a solar roadway?
Nick, you know that you always have a solar roadway right into my heart.
It's okay. It starts in my heart. Our hearts are connected.
All right, he gets out. Wow, the table is really rocking because just Katie Jones has been played. The table has been waiting for this.
Yes! Oh!
Yes! Oh man, that's my fetish.
Best day ever!
Yes. So Katie Jones is excited. The table is excited about getting Katie Jones, and Wim is also excited about getting Katie Jones because he clicks her immediately.
I would be too.
All right. Reclamation order. Things are going back on my hand. It is going to be the Biotic Labors, because obviously I just want to score, and I'm just looking for the agenda, man. I'm just looking for the 2-point agenda, and I win the game.
You are winning the game.
It's really, at this point, it's just a race. I think I don't have a 2-point agenda on my hand, and it's really just a race to draw this agenda and finish this game. I have the money, I just need the agenda.
You know, I haven't said anything about it all game, but the white sleeves are classy.
You think so?
Yeah, but I think that you'll probably have to replace them pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Because greasy fingers, Cheeto fingers, your white sleeves will become slightly orange looking.
What kind of sleeves are you using, Nick?
I use orange and blue. The Ultra Pro matte sleeves.
I really want to see you play, man. If you don't bring a camera with you, shame on you. Shame on you. Are you going to play in a tournament?
I'm sad. There's a sci-fi conference not conference. I'm saying conference because that's all I've been thinking about. Sci-fi convention. And they have all of these card game tournaments, but none of them are Netrunner.
He runs on my R&D, and there is a Victor 2.0, my favorite code gate. And the cool thing about Victor 2.0 is that it's so taxing, even if you are Kit, and even if you're Cyber Cipher, still it is quite expensive to get through. It's a 5 strength, has 2 subroutines. It just hurts.
It hurts so
Oh no,
good.
we saw briefly a Dinosaurus in the discard pile.
Oh, I miss
I don't think there's going to be Dinosaurus in this play, Nick.
No. You know, Dinosaurus is a myth. A myth.
It's a legend.
Yeah, and a legend. I'll say, yeah, it's both of those things.
I'm just really looking for my agenda there. But meanwhile, if I'm already looking for agenda anyway, I can just show him some cards and play a Celebrity Gift to get up more money. Because resing that Victor was a little bit of a hit in my money thing, and I really need to money up a little bit. Money up a little bit. I probably should put something in front of Archives just in case.
And I will once again pay 5 to run on R&D.
So running on R&D cost him 5 at this point.
That's not bad.
That's not bad, but it's not good either. I mean, 5 credits? How often can you pull this off?
Professorial contacts.
Professorial contacts. Playing some little messaging there, getting 1 credit. Do I have the agenda yet? Do I have it? There's just so much shuffling going on every time because there's just so much things going on. Alright, icing up R&D even more. I want him to spend even more than 5 credits to get into R&D.
Man.
This R&D is like my daughter. You don't get your hands on it. There's a Victor and Ichi, 2 brothers protecting her. And I get a blue level clearance to get 2 cards and get 3 credits. I'm hoping that one of the cards I draw will be an actual agenda there. Is that an agenda? Was that an agenda?
I don't
no,
think either one of those were agendas.
I think one of them was another blue level clearance. It's really the race for the agenda right now. Wim has scored 5 points. I have scored 5 points. Wim is able to apply a lot of pressure with the kind of breakers he has right now. There you go. We have the agenda. Mandatory draw. Is it the end of the game?
Are you gonna do it?
Isn't it? Isn't it? It is.
It
is. It is, ladies and gentlemen. It is the end of the game. Yes.
You're making me proud, man. You made me proud.
Finally won another game. It is the end of the tournament actually right now, because this was the 6th episode, but we still have 1 game to go. A friendly game going on the side, not part of the tournament, but something that we just prepare for you guys because we love you.
Wow.
So we hope you join us next time around. Until then, hack the planet! Hack the planet! Hack the planet! Hack it, please.
Shit on me.